This is for the men, because I'm trying to understand this. As a man, right, you like a girl, right, but you're still following other girls every other day. You go out, you follow women, you travel, you follow women that you just met, mind you, and you're talking to a girl that you like. So my thing is this: why do that? Why follow more?
Whoa, wait a minute. Why would a guy do this? First, I'm going to answer this like a father because I am a father. Then after that, I'm going to explain this as a potential love interest or like interest. That way we can all get on the same page. So what I need for everybody who watching this video to do is comment your thoughts. Let me know if you agree with what I'm about to say, or let me know what I'm leaving out, because this is a complicated situation. Dating is cutthroat, especially in 2026. That being said, we're going to get back into this video and then we're going to answer these questions. But make sure you like the video, hype the video, and subscribe to the channel, because this is the Confidence and Clarity channel. My name is Bertrand. Let's go.
This is for the men, because I'm trying to understand this. As a man, right, you like a girl, right, but you're still following other girls every other day. You go out, you follow women, you travel, you follow women that you just met, mind you, and you're talking to a girl that you like. So my thing is this: why do that?
Like, is that a real question? Like, if you travel or if you go out and you're following new women, I mean, is it heart surgery or brain surgery? Like, these are potential women that you've jumped up and down on, or these are women that want to jump up and down on you, or these are women that you want to jump up and down on. Let's continue.
Why follow more women? Like, what does that do for you? I don't understand. Like you want to see more women? You want to be like seeing more? I don't understand that. I don't know. Maybe because I don't follow men. I don't be liking guys' six-pack pictures. I don't like any pictures of men, actually. I don't even really see men like that on here unless they're talking about how to be a better man. So I'm trying to understand that part, because as someone who never talked to anybody who had an Instagram, I am talking to someone recently who has an Instagram, and I'm trying to...
Do you see what her problem? That's her problem right there. Her problem is she went from talking to somebody who has an Instagram to somebody who doesn't. Right? She's making that comparison, and welcome to reality.
I understand, like, what's the point of continuously following more and more women after you found the girl you like?
Finding a girl you like is great. Finding a girl you like is beautiful. The only problem is liking isn't good enough. The only problem is liking is just the beginning stage. In fact, most men know that she can like you today and dislike you tomorrow. It doesn't really take much. In fact, all it takes is a DM from another guy that she's actually interested in. So really quick, before we let's get right into it. Let me start from the father's perspective. So I am a father in real life, but let me go ahead and just give her some fatherly advice. Number one, it's really easy for me to say, sweetheart, you have chose to like the wrong guy, meaning you're liking a top tier guy. You just happen to like a guy who's a highly desired guy. This is an issue for you, and it's going to remain an issue because that guy does not sound like he's looking to go past the liking stage. In fact, it sounds like he's actually living his life. Now, if you really are interested in this guy, and if you really like this guy, what you should do is you should pursue this guy. Yes, pursue this guy. It's 2026. Women are free. Shame is completely gone. Next thing, tell the guy that you're hurt. Let him know that him following other women actually hurts you deeply, because you believe that this is going to be your position. You want to be the woman in his life, and you don't want him to have any other women. You have to let him know that, because it's important for you to be able to see, is he going to tell you the truth, or is he going to tell you what you want to hear? Now, him telling you what you want to hear means you're going to be stuck dizzy in a corner trying to figure out why you're spinning around in circles. You're going to be trying to figure out why this guy is not committing to you, when it doesn't sound like commitment is what he's actually looking for. In fact, it doesn't look like anyone is looking to be committed in today's time. Dating is cutthroat. Dating is extremely cutthroat because women think that they're all the exception to the rule. But you know who has the power to determine who's actually the exception? The guy that you're interested in. And the biggest problem that all of you women have is you like the same guy. You desire the same guy or the same small group of guys, meaning you're going to be in competition for the rest of your life. Now, that's the advice that I would give as a father, because as I stated before, it's easy to tell a woman that she's pursuing the wrong type of man. But if she cannot figure it out, then you need to let her know exactly what she's up against and what she's gonna have to do. Now, if she doesn't like it, oh well. Here's the biggest thing. This whole game that we're all playing of love and romance, marriage and commitment, all of that, it's all a risk. You like the person today, you don't like them tomorrow. Now, let me go ahead and talk about it as if I am a love interest or a like interest, because she's talking about like, which is like the very beginning stage. I see you, I like the way you look, you like the way I look, and we're going from there. Now, most men in today's time understand that women are being juggled by a lot of guys.
So what I do is I date multiples.
Okay.
And I keep my options open. That allows the person who believes he's the one to step up to the plate, because you already know there's competition.
Wait, are you saying then you're dating multiple people at the same time until you decide you're going to get serious and focus on one?
Yes, Tamsin. Say that again for the people in the back.
Say that again.
Was she talking to?
If you're talking to a girl
and she got a boyfriend,
she got a boyfriend.
Talk to her.
Got you. It's easier than talking to a girl that don't got a boyfriend.
Women will say that they have rosters, but men understand that there are a couple guys that's probably knocking the Mario coins out you. There's probably a few guys who constantly are jumping up and down on you. That being said, how can you trust a woman in today's time? Now, if I'm the guy that's out traveling and I'm following new women, there's one of two reasons why that's happening: business or pleasure. Because some people are actually building up their social media following, and some people are getting pleasure from their social media following. Some people find a way to get both done, right? But again, those are the highly desired men, meaning it doesn't matter what they do, because women see what that guy is doing on his social media and they're making a decision. Either I'm going to be a part of this for a moment, or I'm not going to be part of it. Now, that's what this woman has to figure out. But again, as a love interest, as a like interest, I like the way she looks. She's a pretty young, she's pretty, but there must be other women who are either doing more than what this woman is doing, or this woman is not showing the interest that I want to see, right? Like what one woman won't do, another one will. In fact, when you're a highly desired guy, what one woman won't do, 10 other women will. Now, for men, we're way more simple. Men seek comfort, not complications, right? When I say that, what I mean is this: men are looking to get into a routine. Men are looking to find a life that was either built on hard work or being able to enjoy life, right? Now, for those who, some people find a happy medium. Some people accept the fact that you're going to have a lot more work than you're going to have fun. And some kind of throw fun out the window. In fact, let me say this. Now that I've answered it as a father and as a love or like interest, relationships are not fun the longer that you're in them. Yes. Relationships are not fun the longer that you're into them. I just did a video on a woman who said she's been divorced 3 times in 17 years. Now, you may listen to that and hear, dang, okay, she got married 3 times. But what I said in that video is, wait a minute, how long was she actually with each guy? Because divorces take time to actually get finalized. So did that woman actually have the next man in place ready to go? Now, I also did another video on a younger woman who thought that she was making a great point, right? She failed a man's test. The man's test was a simple one. He asked her a question. They're on a date. She's enjoying herself. This is what she said in the video. Oh man, the date was great and we had a good time with each other. And then the guy asked her a question where he was testing her, and he let her know he was testing her, right? He asked her, he said, if I didn't text you for a few days, what would you do? And she said, oh, well, I would just go on about my life. She failed the test. You know why? And he actually told her. He said, well, I would want a woman who would at least check in on me. I would want a woman who would at least try to see what's going on, to see if something happened to me. That sounded like an intentional man. Do you know what that young, immature woman said? Oh, he thinks he's the prize. He thinks he's the prize. Does he think he's the prize, or does he know that he's the prize? Because men are getting a real sense of what the prize is based on what we're constantly hearing women say. You got to be a certain height, you got to make a certain amount, and you got to be able to put her through the mattress. Now, if you have all three of those things, I guess the fourth thing would be like her or not like her, but more so provide a certain lifestyle and certain experiences that she can put on social media and make all the other women sad or jealous or envious. That would make him the prize. Now, the biggest thing that women did to themselves, the biggest issue that women caused to themselves, is making sure that there's no shame, right? Because when there is no shame and a woman has a roster of dudes, every man with experience knows her DMs can fill up at any point in time. It doesn't take that much. She can post a picture and a bunch of for whatever reason, that picture can just go viral, or a whole bunch of people can like it and start commenting on it, right? And then boom, all of a sudden her DMs are full. Now, is this woman showing this man the type of interest that he's looking for, or the type of interest that would stop him in his tracks? That's the question she really has to ask herself. Now, here's the biggest thing. If you're talking to someone who has a social media or doesn't have a social media but doesn't care about the interaction and the engagement, versus somebody who has a social media and they care about the interaction and engagement that social media presence is getting, those are two completely different lifestyles, which means the person who has the social media presence, I feel like I shouldn't have to say this because I mean, it sounds like pretty simple and plain, but if this person cares about their social media presence, they're going to do things that enhance or make that social media presence look better, because they know they may like you today, but you may not be around tomorrow. You may not be around a month or two from that day, meaning he still got to keep up his social media following, versus the guy who doesn't care about it, or the guy who doesn't have one, because he's not going to be affected by it. So that being said, it sounds like she's putting herself in a messed up place. And this is something she's literally doing to herself. Her getting on and asking questions about men liking other women or following other women. This is not brain surgery. It's easy to figure out, really easy. If he's following other women, he's building up his social media presence, right? That's pretty simple. If he's traveling, majority of women would rather give you their social media than give you their number. They would rather you look at their social media and figure out what type of life they live or want to live, versus them actually giving you the number and you guys having whatever exchanges you want or need to have in order to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. But if you're traveling or if you're going out, I'm sure she's aware of this as well. She would rather give her social media out versus her phone number. I don't understand it, because that person actually gets to see you and that person gets to interact with you as much as they want, I think that's probably more of an annoyance than anything. But I guess maybe she's thinking, or maybe most women are thinking, hey, well, he doesn't have my number, so he can't call me. But who's really talking on the phone these days? Now, the reason why I'm responding to this is because when I hear a woman say that nobody told her that men think like this, false. A lot of men are telling you that, and this is video proof that men are telling women exactly what's going on. The real issue is women manipulating men. The manipulation I'm speaking of comes from a place where you think that you're the only guy, or you have the best shot, or that this is your woman. I can give a personal experience. You know what? Here's one. I had a woman I was really interested in, and this woman seemed to be really interested in me. But the crazy thing is, she said that she wasn't looking for a relationship, but everything that she did was leading up to a relationship. Everything she was doing was relationship type stuff, meaning, oh, okay, well, we met on the app, but I see that you still have your app up, whereas my app is actually, what did she say, hidden or paused or deleted or something like that. And I'm like, I mean, just because it's deleted or paused doesn't mean you can't make another one tomorrow. Doesn't mean that you can't unpause it or undelete it tomorrow. But wait, scrap all that. You just said that you didn't even want a relationship. So why are we even having this type of conversation? Well, because I only talk to one person at a time. Talking to one person at a time means that you're going to end up in a relationship, and that's a place you said you didn't want to go. The reason why I shared that is because I was speaking of manipulation and how things go versus what's actually being said. So again, this game of love and romance that we're all playing is crazy and dangerous only because people believe that they are the exception to the rule, and they get to create the rules to the game. Now, if you want to create the rules to the game, get your life together, get your mind together, get your body together, get your money together, then you can actually call the shots. Because if that person is not on your program, guess what? You don't allow them to mess up your mind. You don't allow them to mess up your money. You don't allow them to mess up your body. You got lazy with this person, sitting around, not doing nothing, not working out, not exercising, not doing anything, right? Keep yourself together. Understand what you want to do and get it done. Also understand life is not that long. Like, we live life, but we're not living life for a long time, right? It may feel like a long time, but time passes and it waits for no one. Please remember that. But I have a question for you. What do you think? Comment your thoughts under this video. Make sure that if you made it this far in the video, you like and subscribe to the channel for more confidence and clarity. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.